Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be multiplying negative fractions. So in my last video, I went over how to multiply fractions, very basic. So today we're going to add in a negative value. So let's look at my first problem. Let's do negative 5/6 times 3/4. So again, we are going to be multiplying straight across on my numerators and straight across on the denominators. So let's go to blue for my numerators. I'm actually going to write out what I'm going to be doing this time. So I have this fraction negative 5/6. So I could do negative 5 times 3, or I could do negative 6 times 4. As long as that negative is multiplied once throughout the fraction, it is a-okay. I like to use it in the numerator. That way I don't forget about it at the end. So I'm going to do negative 5 times 3, which is going to give me a negative 15. Remember, when we multiply any numbers and there's one negative involved and one positive involved, the answer is always going to be negative. That goes for any kind of numbers that you're going to be multiplying. So now let's look at the bottom, our denominators. So since I already used the negative on that negative 5, I can just have positive 6 times positive 4, and that is going to give me a positive 24. So I can reduce here. I can divide each of these by 3. I'll use green. So I'll divide each of these by 3. So I'm going to get 8 on the bottom, and on the top I'm going to get 5, but I'm not going to get just 5 alone. I'm going to get negative 5. So when you are dividing and you have one negative and one positive number, the answer will be negative. So my final answer is going to be negative 5/8. Let's look at a problem where both of the fractions are going to be negative. So let's try negative 2/7 times negative 3/6. So again, we're going to be multiplying our numerators together. I'm going to keep both of the negatives in the numerator. So my first problem is going to be negative 2 times negative 3. So when I have a negative times a negative, it's going to create a positive value. You don't need to put the plus there. If it helps you, that's great. I'm going to leave it for this tutorial. So I'm going to have a positive 6. Let's look at the bottom. 7 times 6, 7 times 6. And remember, they're both positive because I already multiplied with those negatives. And that's going to give me an answer of 42. So let's go to that green and reduce this out. So I could divide each of these by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1, and it's going to be positive. 42 divided by 6 is going to be 7. So my answer here is 1/7. So here are just two examples where you're multiplying with one negative fraction and an example where you're multiplying with two negative fractions. Make sure you like and comment if you have any questions for me, and subscribe to the channel for more. And make sure you share this tutorial with a friend who you think could benefit from it. Thanks for watching.